Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. As always, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. I hope everyone is having a beautiful weekend. There's always so much to do, right? But it's also important too just to have those weekends where we do nothing and we just relax. So if you haven't already, please hit the thumbs up button or hit the thumbs down. It helps my algorithm either way. Leave a comment, hit subscribe, hit the all and the bell so you actually get the notifications. If you do want a reading, I have a few left in August. Go to dianaquarius.com. The links are down below. Also to the links for membership, that's down below. And let's get into this. So I'm answering your questions. And I think, yeah, there's a couple that really stand out as having like the most likes. So I always ask you guys, put the questions out there, but then, add the likes so I can tell. So will Biden in his term now get that student loan forgiveness completed? Will he get it? Or is that something that's gonna like end up with the next, the next cycle of presidency and whatnot? But will it actually happen within this cycle? It's not looking good. 5 of Cups, sad, sorrow, regret. So for those of you that are new to my channel, my first card is what's at the first card is what's at the heart of the matter. The second card is obstacle challenges. So star card, wishes and dreams coming true. So that's now the obstacle of these wishes and dreams not coming true. And then my next cards are outcome cards. Going to smooth the water. So it's going to happen after he leaves office. Okay, there's only like 3 cards where the characters' backs are turned and they're going. So after he leaves office, which is going to leave a lot of people kind of brokenhearted that, all of that didn't pass. But then, this is wonderful. I wonder who this could be. For those of you that don't know, the Queen of Wands does symbolize Kamala in my readings. So here she is, with her intuitive black cat, changing everything. And I love this. Look at this. Look at what's at the bottom of the deck. It's Page of Pentacles, right? So pages, first of all, they deliver news. He's delivering news about money, right? It's a positive. It's a yes card. But also too, pages indicate children, young people, and we're talking about college loans. So I love that. So it will happen, just not in the next few months, okay? But I mean, we're asking him to do something in a very short amount of time. But you know what? Things can always change, right? Keep your hopes up, So good juju. Oh, I'm sorry. Who asked that? That was Sweetie Darling. Good Juju asks, it feels like the political energy has changed since Biden stepped back and endorsed Kamala. Indeed, absolutely. Lots of love and respect towards Joe and optimism in the future with Kamala. She is getting total Democratic support and record-breaking donations. Am I reading this right? Did the Democrats just shift our energy to having the upper hand? So I'm going to read on that. She does ask, does 45 recognize the shift in threat? Yes. And if you watch my video from the day before, you will see that absolutely, yes. They are panicked. 45 is panicked. The Republican Party is panicked. They are trying to come up with a new strategy, and the Republican Party possibly a new candidate. So, did the Democrats shift our energy to having the upper hand? Because you know what, now, okay, first of all, people are donating to the Democratic Party in record numbers. The young people are energized, right? People are talking about the Democratic Party again, right? There's like a real excitement. There's a lot of energy. There's a real momentum here. So, not that I'm happy with how, our president was treated, but you know what? Sometimes you have to make the best of what just happened. And so, yeah, I think things have shifted. All right. So this is the money coming in. Knight of Pentacles, right? The money is trudging on in. Obstacle. Okay, I've said this before and I will continue to say this. And I know a lot of astrologers agree with me. Kamala has her work cut out for her. This is not going to be easy. Okay. Doesn't mean it can't happen. But it just means, but if anybody was ready for the job, it's her. She's ready to take this on, so I feel good. The smug merchant, right? The card of contentment, fulfillment, happiness, 9 of cups. So I love that, right? So you're asking, did our energy shift to having the upper hand? And oh, so happy. Look, all those cups are upright and full. Wheel of Fortune, because in my last video I was talking about timeline shift. Well, if we're going to talk about timeline shifts, this is the card for it. So yeah, we have shifted timelines here, my friends. Oh, stepping into our power as Democrats, right? So I love this because the Emperor is grounded. He's down to earth. He's built a good foundation for himself. Bottom of the deck, Page of Pentacles. The young people getting energized, the money coming in. Perfect. Love that. Love that. So Diana, I love this question, Diana. She wrote this 2 days ago, okay? But things have happened, but we're gonna read on it. Just read that 45 wants to do multiple debates with Harris. Well, we know what he has said since. And I was like, wait, what? Did I say that? Had to chuckle at that one. Yes, I think we all. Will he debate her? Right? And that got like 24 likes. So thank you for liking it, guys. This is in the community tab. This is where I take the questions from. And if you're not looking at my community tab, you are missing out on a lot. I put out some good stuff that my dedicated followers know about. You know, some of the stuff is just hilarious. Yet true. Will he debate Harris? Oh, 5 of Wands, first card. Okay. Well, he's certainly feeling conflicted, isn't he? But there's also lots of arguments going on now in the Republican Party. Because before we could have said, you know, okay, let me back that up. Before, what they were saying about Biden, and they being the Republican Party, you know, oh, he's an old man, he's senile, he doesn't know what he's doing, blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, things really turned, didn't they? Obstacle. This woman that has all the wisdom. Wonder who that could be. So, you know, here's Kamala. But also, too, I also think that because this can be a card of like secret agendas, hidden motives, and the Republican Party is trying to come up with a strategy. They're trying to figure this out. You know, you don't want to just cancel a debate, right? 45 paddling away. 6 of Swords. Bring me to smoother water. Bring me to smoother water. Get me out of here. Okay, so I don't know. Page of Swords. Okay, so swords do have to do with the spoken word. Before I say what I think, I'm going to pull the next card. Page of Swords. 5 of Cups. The card of like misery, defeat, sadness. Bottom of the deck. 6 of Cups, which is a very loving, nostalgic card. It's a card about the past. It's a card about youth. But so isn't this a card about youth? Now, if you watched my video yesterday, you know that I said I am thinking that the Republican Party really wants to replace 45. They really want him out and replace him with somebody younger. So none of these cards are like real yes cards for me. So at this moment, I do not think it'll be 45 doing a debate with Kamala. Sorry, just scrolling. Oh, I love this question from Sarah. She says, just for fun, 10 Downing Street, which is the residence of the UK Prime Minister, has a resident cat, Larry. He's been designated as the chief mouser. I love that. You know, like that's like such an English thing to do. Annie's jealous. In his 13 plus years as chief mouser, he's outlasted 5 PMs and the Queen. As a pet psychic, I'm wondering if you could ask him insights about the goings on in the UK, if he has any. So it's funny. Yeah, I am a pet psychic, for those of you that don't know. And if you do want a pet reading, I do pet readings and pet healings. You know, go to DianeAquarius.com if that is something that interests you. So I did tap into his energy, prior to this, to make sure I could actually get in there. I did have to look at his picture. That is one thing with pets. I do have to actually have some kind of contact, visual contact. I do it through Zoom. If not, you at least have to give me a picture. I need to see them as some, at any rate. But so first thing that he did was he was showing me the wildness of when Boris Johnson was in there. Like, he was observing the comings and goings, like with all the parties, and that cat has seen things. The poor cat's going to need some therapy after Boris Johnson. That is like the thing that struck me the most. And so I asked him, like, what is the energy like right now around 10 Downing Street? And it's very sedate, it's subdued, it's calm, it's orderly, like things are scheduled, it's very organized. He's very content. He feels like this is how it should be. And so one thing that I will do with him, and this is something I can do with your pets too. I do this with Annie when sometimes I'm not quite sure what's going on with her. I'll say, just pick a few cards. Pick a few cards for mom. All right, so Larry, pick a few cards for us. What do we need to know about the UK right now? And from your perspective, from what you have seen, what do you need to know, Larry? Or what do we need to know, Larry, from you, I should say? And it's so funny. Annie is sitting outside my door watching. Okay, Larry. Larry is seeing a tower, the chaos, the tumultuousness. Okay, so he is, all right, what are you tuning into? I think I know what he's talking about. Okay, so the obstacle, King of Pentacles, outcome card, the Star card, Ten of Wands, Hermit, Hierophant. I know exactly what he's talking about. He is talking about the king's health. I have said this in the past, and I'll say it again. I think the king is sicker than what they're letting on. And he is relaying that to me. Because you have to remember, any animal, because this will be like swearing in a new king, and the king is, the one that causes this chaos. With his health, like a changing of the guards. Animals really do absorb everything that's in their environment, for sure. Let me do one more here. You know what I wanted to look at? Will we get back the majority of Congress, right? Because right now we have the Senate majority, but let's look at Congress in particular. Will the Democrats get the majority with the November election? Because many people have asked this in many different ways. Okay, the moon remains to be seen, right? There is something that's kind of hidden that we don't know. Obstacle, this is the card of the Republican Party, right? Ten of Pentacles. Outcome. I don't like, because I do readings, just for my own sake, when I'm not on camera. And I've been getting a lot of the devil surrounding the Republicans and the election. The devil and the Seven of Swords. I'm wondering if I actually made that Freudian slip, because I'm seeing it has to do with money and that sort of thing. You know that I hate reading on dark money. Justice being served. Here's my Kamala. Okay, I'm liking that. A new beginning. So as much money as they're throwing at this, what I'm going to say is, guys, let's remain hopeful. This seems like we actually could win the majority of the House here with, with Congress. So let's remain hopeful on that front. So let's end on a high note here, my friends. Somebody asked, will Gen Z continue to support Harris? Yes, I do see that. Yeah, I don't need to pull cards on that. Okay, I'm just going to take the top 3 cards. And which one do you feel drawn to? 1, 2, or 3? You can pause it if you need to. First card, speak up. Open your throat chakra, speak your truth. Do it with love and compassion, but don't hold back. Speak up. Stand in your own power. I always say we came down as light workers, not as doormats. Number 2, go with the flow. Sometimes when we try to control everything, that's when things go awry. It's when we release and let go and we get in that flow of the universe that we manifest what we desire. And 3, I like this one, correct your mistakes. Well, we all make them, don't we? And so sometimes we do need to go back, pay attention, and actually make things right. And so think about how that might apply in your life. So, all right, everyone, it was a pleasure doing this. Members, I will see you Tuesday evening. And if you can't make it, it gets uploaded to a playlist and you can watch it at your leisure. So, all right, everybody, hit the like button, hit subscribe, check out membership. If you want a reading, go to DianaAquarius.com and have a beautiful, restful weekend. Bye, everyone.